Okay, hi. I wanted to do this quick video since we've gotten started with our swimming lessons. I kind of wanted to just explain a couple things that I think are important. Number one, the reason that we're teaching swimming lessons is because I personally am really tired of the drownings in Florida. I think it's multifactorial why there's not more swimming lessons here. Mostly, I think it's always summer. So I think that people are always like, oh, it's summer. We'll get to that. Whereas up north, I feel like, there's a season for swimming lessons. Like people do swimming lessons in May because they're going to the beach in July, kind of thing. So there's not that cultural pressure of the seasons. Secondly, I think that people just don't know that little kids can learn how to swim. So if they can crawl, they can learn how to swim. That same mechanic that it takes to crawl to the pool and fall in is the same mechanic they need to swim and to float. It is also possible to do it that young. Number three, I just like swimming's scary and it's a lot of work, and drowning, there's nothing scarier than drowning. I want to say to parents too that I love kids. I don't want them to cry. I want them to love me. I want them to love being at my house. I want them to love swimming. I want them to love everything, but there's nothing scarier than drowning. So your kids they come to swimming lessons with us. They're gonna have to simulate drowning to a point. They're gonna have to feel that sink. They're gonna have to have that moment of a little bit of panic. And when they do that, they're gonna learn how to float back to the surface and get themselves out of trouble. That feeling of drowning and that feeling of panic is unavoidable. No matter where you live, even in Alaska, it's unavoidable. And so I just want you guys to, when you consider registering your kids for swimming lessons, they may cry the whole time the first couple of sessions, and that's okay. They may cry the whole time every session. We're not going to let them just scream and cry to the point of panic and not productive work. If they get sad, they're going to get sad. They're going to take a break, and they're going to get congratulated. And they're going to leave here with a sense of accomplishment and respect for the fact that everybody can drown. The time it takes for a kid to drown, people say 5 to 6 minutes. The time it takes for a kid to have brain damage because they were submerged in water is a lot lower than that. Depends on the brain, depends on the kid. Some kids hold their breath naturally. Some kids panic and suck it all in. So if your kid panics and they suck in a lot of water, you may be looking at more of a 1 to 2 minute drowning, where they may get their heart going again, but they're not going to wake up. So I'm trying to get your kids to learn how, in less than 10 seconds underwater, to get themselves back up to the top. And calmly exit the pool. That takes a lot of work. So if you're worried that your kids are going to be sad when they come to swimming lessons, they are. If you're worried your kids are going to cry and be scared of the water a little bit, that's also true. If you're like me and you're not the crying out parent and you're like into gentle parenting and positive reinforcement, I hear you. This is going to be hard for you. You're going to have to wait inside and look out the window. But there's nothing scarier than drowning. And as I paid a friend of mine to teach my own kids to swim because they didn't listen to me at all. A little bit they did, but not the way that I needed them to learn not to drown on our waterfront property. You're going to look out the window, you're going to want to throw up, you're going to think, is this the right idea? Is this what I was supposed to do? And then you're going to watch your kids jump into the pool, laughing and smiling, float to the top and swim to the side. And you're going to see how much fun they're going to have. And you're going to see how safe they're going to be. Because even if you're there and even if you see it happen, what if you can't get to them in less than 3 minutes? What if they fall off a pier and you can't get in the water fast enough? There's piers here. What if they get swept away by the ocean and the waves and you just can't see them? That can be minutes. So I just want less kids in Florida to drown because I'm here and I can do it. I can teach them. It's okay with me that they cry a little bit. I'm crying with them on the inside, I promise. But they're going to leave here with something that you can't put a price on. We are trying to charge as little as possible, so that we can sort of just break even and get these kids equipped for life in the water. If you can't pay for whatever reason, just reach out to me personally, send us a message, we'll work something out. I am 100% passionate about getting these kids in the water and teaching them that the water meets them on top and loves them, and that if they drown, that's awful. And if it's preventable today that we teach them to swim, let's do that. So if you want to come for just like a 15-minute consultation so I can show you your kid's drowning risk, let's do it. It's $1. Costs $1. If you have a weird schedule, that's okay. We'll work with you. We have schedule blocks on our website that have to do with when we're available, but I mean, if you got to come at 8 o'clock at night, we'll turn the heater on and do it. If you got to come at 6 o'clock in the morning, same. We'll make it work for you. Because I'm tired of kids drowning. There's no need for it. We can beat this. Bye.